Hey, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be taking down this Harbor Breeze ceiling fan. I did a previous video on taking down a ceiling fan. It was slightly different than this. It was one of my early videos on this channel. So I'll put a card for that up top, as well as a link down in the video description, because the fan is built slightly different, so it comes apart slightly differently. So if you watch this video and this isn't the same way that it comes apart, check that video. Again, it'll be down in the video description. The only tools that I need to take down this particular fan are a drill with a Phillips head bit, or you could use a screwdriver with a Phillips head bit if you don't have a drill, and an electrical tester. Now your fan might be different. You might need more tools, different tools. I don't really know, depending on your fan. You are gonna wanna make sure the power is off when you're doing this. In my circumstance, the fan is controlled by a switch. The fan and the light is controlled by a switch, and I know for a fact that, because I did the renovations on this house, that this has its own line right from that, and there's no power feeding through this, but you are going to want to test it just to make sure there's no power to anything once you get into the electrical stuff. So these things are handy. I'm going to have a list of all the tools that I'm using down in the video description as well. Pretty much all fans go together basically the same way. There's just screws and things, or like it might turn. In the previous video, the case like turns, as you'll see. In this one, it's screwed on, but there's different ways that they all go together. If you see screws, just start pulling screws out and stuff like that, and turning things, and things will just start coming apart. It's pretty basic, but let's get into this. So anyway, these are super simple to do. You can take down any ceiling fan pretty easily within a few minutes. This one in particular has these little dangly things, so the first thing we're gonna do is take those off. They just have these little clip things. Take that off, and that'll allow us to get the globe off. You're just going to turn this little knob here, and the globe's going to come right off. It's full of bugs. Oh yeah, I'll also be installing a new ceiling fan, so if you're interested in checking out that video, there'll be a link for that down in the video description as well as the other ceiling fan that I installed in a previous video. On this model, there are 3 screws right here. We're going to pull those off quick, just using a drill with a Phillips head bit. There's a little clip here. We're just going to unclip the light fixture from the fan, just like that. Or you can see this little indent here, and I don't know if you can see up in there, but there's the screws for the fan blades. You can kind of see. Get my drill up in there and unbolt the fan blades. We're going to try that. Oh, like that. I'm going to try to do that without them falling. Alright, so now that I got all those screws off, we're going to take off this outer plate. So there's just 2 screws here and 2 screws on the other side. Alright, there's that. All right, now that all my wires are exposed, I'm just gonna go ahead and test them all, make sure that nothing's live here. And these kind of things, when you tap them, they light up, but if it doesn't stay lit up, then there's no power. Let me turn on the switch so I can show you what it looks like when there is power. Like that, it just lights up solid on should be on a black wire, but it's not always a black wire. And turn the power back off, and pull out these wires here. We're going to start disconnecting stuff. Okay, those are all disconnected. Now there's 4 screws. There's 2 here and 2 here. We're going to pull those out, and then this plate that's attached to the fan motor should come right out. And it kind of like slides up in there. So let's see here. You gotta work it one side to the other. It like slides in and sits in these little grooves here. So you just gotta like slide it one way and then pop it out, at least for this fan. Now the last thing is the last 2 screws holding this in. And we're gonna hang on to those for our next fan. All right, so that's how you take down a ceiling fan. Again, if yours is a little bit different than this, check out this video right here. I'll also link that down in the video description in case you don't see that video right there. And if you want to see the new fan install, check out this video right here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you do subscribe or you're already a subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified when I release new videos. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.